The world stands on the precipice of a new technological era. Quantum computing is rapidly becoming a reality. This technology harnesses quantum mechanics to perform calculations at unimaginable speeds. It could revolutionize medicine, material science, and AI, but it also threatens our digital security. Quantum computers can crack current encryption with ease. Post-quantum cryptography offers a solution. The future is quantum. Are we ready? In the heart of Silicon Valley, a technological marvel is taking shape. Google's Willow, a 72-qubit quantum processor, has demonstrated the awesome power of quantum computing. This is not just an incremental improvement over classical computing, it's a paradigm shift. Willow has achieved what was once thought impossible, solving a complex problem in a mere 5 minutes that would have taken a supercomputer an unfathomable 10 septillion years. This remarkable feat underscores the transformative potential of quantum computing. It offers a glimpse into a future where scientific breakthroughs are accelerated, complex simulations become commonplace, and previously intractable problems are solved with ease. However, this power also casts a long shadow on our current cybersecurity infrastructure. The encryption algorithms we rely on today are no match for the computational might of quantum computers. What took a supercomputer billions of years, Willow accomplished in minutes. This stark reality demands immediate attention and action. We can no longer afford to be complacent about cybersecurity in the face of this rapidly evolving threat. The time to act is now. We must embrace the challenge and develop robust, quantum-resistant solutions to safeguard our digital future. Imagine a world where the locks safeguarding your most sensitive data become as flimsy as paper. This is the unsettling reality that quantum computing presents to our current cybersecurity infrastructure. The very foundation of our digital security, the complex mathematical problems that underpin our encryption methods, crumble in the face of quantum algorithms. RSA and ECC, the workhorses of modern encryption, rely on the difficulty of factoring large numbers for classical computers. Quantum computers, however, possess a unique ability to exploit the principles of superposition and entanglement, allowing them to break these codes with alarming efficiency. This capability poses a significant threat to our digital world, potentially jeopardizing everything from online banking to national security. The potential for disruption is immense. Imagine hackers gaining access to confidential government communications, crippling critical infrastructure, or holding sensitive personal data hostage. The consequences of inaction are too dire to ignore. We stand at a crossroads. One path leads to a future where our digital lives are left vulnerable to quantum attacks, the other to a world where we have fortified our defenses with quantum-resistant solutions. The choice is clear. As the quantum revolution unfolds, a new breed of cryptography emerges to protect our digital future. Post-quantum cryptography, PQC, is our best defense against quantum computers. PQC algorithms resist quantum attacks, ensuring data security. They leverage complex mathematical problems, believed intractable for quantum computers. Built on lattice-based, code-based, and multivariate cryptography, these approaches withstand quantum algorithms, shielding our digital information. The transition to PQC is inevitable. NIST is standardizing PQC algorithms, recognizing the urgency. Governments and organizations are investing heavily in PQC research. PQC research has been underway for years. The challenge now is global implementation and adoption. The quantum threat to cybersecurity is not a distant future concern, it is a clear and present danger. The time for complacency is over. We must act now to implement post-quantum cryptography and safeguard our digital future. Early adoption of PQC is critical, particularly for industries handling sensitive data. Governments, financial institutions, healthcare providers, and telecommunications companies all possess vast amounts of data that must be protected. Delaying the transition to PQC exposes these sectors, and society as a whole, to unacceptable risks. Early adoption allows for a smoother transition, providing ample time for testing, implementation, and workforce training. Moreover, early adopters will gain a competitive advantage in the quantum era. By demonstrating a commitment to security and resilience, organizations can build trust with their customers and partners. This proactive approach will be essential for maintaining a strong reputation and ensuring continued success in a world increasingly reliant on digital technologies. The cost of inaction far outweighs the investment required for early PQC adoption. A security breach in a post-quantum world could have catastrophic consequences resulting in financial losses, reputational damage, and even threats to national security. Transitioning to a quantum-safe world is not without its challenges. Implementing post-quantum cryptography or PQC requires a multifaceted approach, addressing technical, logistical, and financial considerations. However, with careful planning and collaboration, these challenges can be overcome. One of the primary challenges is the need for crypto agility. This refers to the ability to seamlessly switch between different cryptographic algorithms without disrupting operations. Organizations must assess their current cryptographic infrastructure, identify vulnerabilities, and develop a roadmap for transitioning to PQC solutions. This may involve upgrading hardware, updating software, and retraining personnel. Another challenge is the cost associated with PQC adoption. Migrating to new cryptographic standards can be expensive, particularly for large organizations with complex IT systems. Governments and industry leaders must work together to develop funding mechanisms and incentives to support the transition, particularly for critical infrastructure providers. Furthermore, standardization is crucial for interoperability. The adoption of common PQC standards will ensure that different systems can communicate securely with each other. NIST's ongoing efforts to standardize PQC algorithms are a positive step in this direction. The quantum revolution transcends national borders. Ensuring a secure and stable digital future in the age of quantum computing requires a coordinated global effort. International collaboration is essential to address the challenges and opportunities presented by this transformative technology. Governments, research institutions, and industry leaders must work together to share knowledge, expertise, and resources. This includes collaborating on PQC research and development, establishing common standards, and promoting best practices for quantum-safe cybersecurity. International organizations, such as the United Nations, the International Telecommunication Union, and the World Economic Forum, have a crucial role to play in facilitating this collaboration. These organizations can provide platforms for dialogue, foster partnerships, and promote the development of international agreements on quantum cybersecurity. A unified global approach is essential to counter the threat posed by malicious actors seeking to exploit the vulnerabilities of our current cybersecurity infrastructure. By working together, we can create a more secure and resilient digital world for all. The advent of quantum computing necessitates a proactive approach to cybersecurity. Organizations must take concrete steps today to prepare for the post-quantum era and mitigate the risks posed by this emerging technology. The first step is to conduct a comprehensive quantum risk assessment. This involves identifying critical assets, evaluating the potential impact of quantum attacks, and prioritizing systems for PQC migration. Organizations should also inventory their current cryptographic algorithms and assess their vulnerability to quantum attacks. Once vulnerabilities are identified, organizations should develop a roadmap for transitioning to quantum-safe protocols. This roadmap should outline specific steps, timelines, and resource allocation for implementing PQC solutions. It is also crucial to establish a process for monitoring the evolving threat landscape and adapting security measures accordingly. Education and training are paramount. Organizations must invest in training their IT workforce on quantum threats, PQC technologies, and best practices for quantum-safe cybersecurity. This will ensure that organizations have the skilled personnel necessary to navigate the complexities of the post-quantum world. The quantum revolution is upon us, bringing with it both unprecedented opportunities and challenges. While quantum computing holds the potential to revolutionize numerous fields, it also poses a significant threat to our current cybersecurity infrastructure. However, this is not a time for fear, but for informed action. By embracing post-quantum cryptography, we can mitigate the risks posed by quantum computers and ensure a secure and prosperous digital future. Early adoption of PQC is crucial, particularly for organizations handling sensitive data. Governments, industry leaders, and research institutions must collaborate on a global scale to develop, standardize, and implement quantum-safe solutions. The transition to a quantum-safe world will require significant investment, coordination, and a commitment to ongoing innovation. However, the stakes are too high to ignore. By taking proactive steps today, we can harness the transformative power of quantum computing while safeguarding our digital lives for generations to come. Let us embrace the quantum future with both foresight and determination, ensuring that it is a future where technology empowers and protects us all.